Hey Hunters, today we're diving into the latest developer blog from Crytek, and it's all about voice chat. Whether you're yelling, "I'm pushing that trio," or frantically whispering, "They're in the bushes," VoIP is at the core of Hunt's teamwork, chaos, and a lot of hilarious misunderstandings. Before we get into it, a quick disclaimer. These changes are not live yet. What we've got here is a sneak peek as what's coming in Update 2.2.1, and its release date is still to be announced. So while we wait, let's unpack what's in store. First up, team communication got a little love back in Update 2.2. The devs added team chat to all proximity chat. Translation, whether your partner's 10 feet away or halfway across the map, they'll still hear your cries for help or your bad jokes. Either way, you're covered. But what's new in 2.2.1? Let's take a look. The devs are tackling some of the biggest frustrations with VoIP. Here's what's coming. Ever had that moment where you're talking and realize no one's responding because you forgot that you've muted your mic? Yeah, same. The muted mic icon will now stay visible, so you'll always know if you're muted. No more, "Am I talking to myself?" moments. Whether you set in the options menu muted mic, push to talk, or voice activation will now stick when you join a match or switch channels. Finally, the settings will do what they're supposed to do. Toggle mode for voice chat is being added. If you like having push to talk without having to actually push, this one's for you. Plus, it remembers your last preference and applies it the next time you load in. Of course, no update is complete without bug fixes, and here's what the devs will be squashing. If you've muted team voice input in the menu, it sometimes just doesn't work. That will be fixed so the menu and game are finally in sync. Some players are finding push-to-talk randomly active when they launch the game. That awkward hot mic situation will be gone. The mute all option is causing a hiccup by saving its state mid-game. That's being addressed so your game stays smooth and stall-free. With these updates, the devs are trying to make voice chat smoother, smarter, and way less frustrating. From better muting mechanics to bug fixes, they're aiming to keep the banter, or silence, exactly how you want it. All right, Hunters, listen up. The roster is expanding, and the Bayou's about to get a new contender, straight from the distant lands of China. Zhuge Liu, at least I think that's how you pronounce it, has answered the call. A secluded monastery may have been her home, but the horrors to the world have drawn her out and into our fight. The devs have confirmed that Zhuge Liu will officially join the hunt on January 22nd, though we're still waiting to see if this is tied to a new DLC. If you've been diving into Hunt's lore, you might recall that hunters from China often bring a unique blend of martial discipline and ancient knowledge. The journey Zhuge Liu has taken from a land steeped with mysticism, the blood-soaked Bayou is bound to make her one fascinating addition to the story. Whether her weapons are forged from her homeland's tradition or she's wielding sheer determination, one thing's for sure, she's here to fight the horrors we've all come to dread. January 22nd can't come soon enough. All right, Hunters, let's kick off 2025 with some sweet freebies. The next Twitch Drops campaign is dropping into the Bayou from January 23rd to January 30th, and you'll definitely don't want to miss it. For those of us who haven't been lucky enough to snag every DLC or skin in the game, this is the chance to snag some iconic fan favorite rewards, including the Kill Buyer, Billy's Story, and Lulu. Oh, and don't forget the shiny skins and charms to flex in the Bayou. And yes, I'll be streaming during the weekdays while the drops are live, so come hang out, watch some gameplay, share some laughs, and claim your drops while we're at it. Don't miss your chance to grab these goodies. I'll see you in the chat. So let's tie all this together. With VoIP upgrades, Crytek is making sure our calls for help and taunts for our enemies are crystal clear. Communication is key, whether you're planning your next ambush or just yelling at a meathead to back off. We're also welcoming Zhuge Liu into the hunt roster, bringing her warrior spirit from the Far East to the Bayou. Whether she's wielding her skills or just looking intimidating, this new hunter is bound to make waves, and probably some kills. And don't forget about the Twitch Drops campaign starting January 23rd. It's a golden opportunity to grab some coveted cosmetics because not everyone has been lucky enough to snag every skin in the game. And I'll be streaming during the drops, so swing by, hang out, and snag some free loot while we hunt and laugh. And probably die. If you're hyped for this and want to stay in the loop with all things Hunt Showdown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates, breakdowns, and guides. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the Bayou. or 6 feet under.